Hi there. This video is really aimed at new subscribers and users to the channel. Over the years I have developed numerous automated strategies, many of which are in demo form and linked to videos that I have uploaded to the channel. In addition to that, I've created loads of sound files that can be utilised within your automated procedures. Now those demo strategies and sound files I've made available for download so that you can install them within your own Fairbot installation on your PC and indeed play around and edit them at your own leisure. So this video is simply going to show you where to get them, how to download them and where to put them so that they are recognised by Fairbot. So if you go to the channel's homepage at youtube.com/@betyourlife, you'll be presented with this page. What you need to do is click on this link here, betyourlifesportstrading.uk. That will display a simple web page with a number of useful links near the top. The one we're particularly interested in for this video is the support files link. If you click on that, that will take you off to my personal Dropbox, where I've set up a couple of folders that you can download. Now if you're not familiar with Dropbox, you can download everything at once by clicking on this button, individual folders and all their contents by going down to the corresponding folder and clicking on the button at the right hand side, or indeed you can click into one of those folders and download each individual file one at a time by clicking on the corresponding download option. When you go in to download something, you may be presented with this dialog box here. Do not log in, there's no need to, and if you do, you may find a delay because it'll ask me to approve your sign up. What to do is simply click on the continue with download only option. That will then present a dialog box to you asking you where to put the corresponding zip file. You can put that anywhere you like, of course. Now once you've downloaded the zip file, you need to extract the contents, which will be all those individual files here. You need to put them in a particular place within your computer. So if I open up my file manager, now this is a different file manager than most of you are probably used to because I use Linux. So the folder structure may be subtly different to what you're used to or what you have on your Windows machine, depending on which version of Windows you are using. But there's two places you need to put these files. First of all, the sound files. If you go to the program files ×86, you're looking for the Fairbot folder, the sound folder, stick all the sound files in that folder. And then in addition to that, if you go to the users folder, find your own account folder, you're looking for app data. Now in some Windows installations that may be application data rather than app data. Go into there, and in my case I need to go to roaming. That may not necessarily be the case for your Windows installation. You're looking for Binteko software, Fairbot, and then strategies. Stick all your strategy files under that folder. Now it's important to recognise that when you do this, install these strategy files this way, you will need to restart Fairbot in order for Fairbot to pick all those strategy files up so you can use them in the strategy editor. Obviously if you do this before you start Fairbot, you don't need to restart it again. And that essentially is it. A couple of caveats I should point out to you. Both these folders have a README file. I encourage you to read that. It gives you some disclaimers and so on, but I'll just give you the overview here while I'm presenting this video. The strategy files are, in the main, demo files. That's all they're intended for. They're not necessarily fully working strategies. They are essentially linked to videos that I've created in the past and uploaded to the channel. There's one or two fully working ones there, but I'll let you peruse those at your leisure. The second important point is that they come with no warranty. Use them at your own risk. So make sure you understand what they're doing before you use them in the real environment. So make sure you have simulation mode on whilst you're playing around with them. In addition to that, you're free to edit them, and indeed I encourage you to edit them. One item in particular, and that is the staking level. If you've watched any of my videos, you'll see that I tend to use a stake or a liability of £100 just to keep everything consistent. So these strategies will have stakes and liabilities of £100. You may want to reduce that to something more suitable to your needs. In addition to that, you're free to edit them, modify them, use bits of them in your own strategies and so on and so forth. Use them as an educational tool rather than a set of strategies that are guaranteed to earn you a profit. In fact, I can guarantee that they won't earn you a profit, put it that way. They're purely there for educational purposes. Okay, with that caveat out of the way, have fun and let me know how you get on, and I'll speak to you in the next one. Cheers.